Good morning, everybody. We're at 515 Val's Sanctuary here in Crestview, Florida. I love the big oak trees. I don't know if you guys like butterflies, but there's this big swallowtail butterfly just flying around. That is good luck. It is up a little bit up on a hill. There are a little bit of solvent cracks, but nothing crazy. The color of the stone is kind of like a washed out red. I don't know if it's just older or if that's the brick color, but just something to note. I did walk the property. I think for the price point, it's the best option that we have for the price point. The space is awesome. Honestly, you just need to replace floors in a couple of the rooms. I really liked this home, y'all. And the sellers own it outright. So that gives a lot of negotiations, especially because I know the roof is 19 years old from the seller's disclosure, and I also know that that water heater looks a little bit older. But let's go ahead and check out the inside of the home. There is irrigation, which is really nice. I love the arched windows. I think they're very beautiful. Very nice touch. The door is a little dated, but not anything horrible. There's absolutely no carpet in the home, which we love. Okay, here on the left you have a formal dining space, and then here on the right you have kind of a flex space, office space. You could absolutely put something in here, French doors, sliding door, anything to really give it that privacy if you really needed it. Maybe even creating this as, whether it's an office, a little guest space, game room, whatever the case may be. But again, love the arch windows. Very cute, very sweet. As we come in, we enter the living room. I believe there's a total of 4 different flooring. We have the big tiles that are in most of the spaces, and then this smaller tile with LVP in the primary bedroom and the other bedrooms. This is your living area. We're gonna start to the right side of the home. Please keep in mind that there is gas appliances, including the water heater and your fireplace. You have the key right here to turn it on. So that's for the fireplace. There should be the pilot light on. Over here you've got your bedrooms. This is what I was talking about. You've got the different flooring in here. This is bedroom number 1. Very spacious. You can definitely fit a full-size bed in here with nightstands and likely a dresser. The closet is a little bit smaller than standard closet size, but it is a little bit deeper, which is nice. The paint looks really good in here. I feel like this is the most move-in ready home that we've been into. And then things like the flooring and all that can get done at a later time. HVAC looks good. I'm not sure what the installation date is, but I don't see any mold, which is nice, or anything like that. The plywood that it's on looks great too, so definitely gonna have to ask about this HVAC. I think I'll be able to figure out the age by taking a look at the sticker. I should be able to. This is your first bathroom. Standard. It's a little dated in here, but again, for the price, which is currently listed at $329, I don't think that this is a bad deal at all. There are definitely some cosmetic things though, right? So we've got like these that should be changed. Someone just overly tightened it, right? And then cleanliness wise, it looks pretty good. I would still ask for a fresh clean just because the home has been sitting on the market for quite some time. But from what I can see, it's really nice. The color in here is cream. So this, what you see, is a pretty good comparison to what it actually is. Same thing with this closet. Pretty standard size closet in here. The flooring looks good. The windows look good so far. No fogging or anything, which is really nice. And now we're back into the living area. So this is what it looks like from this angle. Really spacious. You have different options. Most people would put the fireplace above the mantle. Right over here we've got kind of your guest suite. So you've got the biggest bedroom of the other 3. This one is the largest. Standard closet with the French doors. Definitely fit a queen size in here really comfortably. The other 2 definitely a full size. This is a little janky, doesn't have the latch for it, which means when it locks, it probably won't lock all the way. Then we've got right here your bathroom, linen closet in here as well, which is super nice. There is popcorn ceilings in here. The walls are textured. Again, there are some things that are a little bit dated, but nothing that is like absolutely crazy. We'll check out the back in a second. This is your dining space, kind of your breakfast area, right? This is the living room from this side, and then you have the kitchen. If you like an open floor plan, I imagine probably opening this if it's not a load-bearing wall. With the size of the pillar, the size of the wall, I don't think it would be, but obviously something we definitely want to ask someone licensed and insured. I know these look like they are granite, but they are not. It's actually laminate countertops. The wood looks great. Definitely something you guys could refinish if you really wanted to update it, and then go ahead and replace the countertops and things like the sink and all that good stuff. Corner pantry, which we always love, gives optimal amount of space. Stainless steel appliances throughout. The stovetop is electric, which I find a little interesting considering the fact that the home has gas features elsewhere. So I do wonder if there's a possibility of turning that stovetop electric, or excuse me, gas or not. This is that formal dining space that you have. So again, we've got the one type of flooring, 2 bedrooms is 3. Right over here is your laundry room. Pretty spacious. You could definitely add something extra here if you have one of those vacuums that need to be charged or anything like that, like cordless vacuums. This is a great spot for that. This definitely needs to be cleaned out because it is a little clogged, and there's a dead friend in there too, so keep that in mind. 2-car garage. I do like the garage has windows. That's just a personal preference. It's a 2-car garage. I do feel like it'd be a little too snug for 2 cars comfortably, but you could definitely fit 1, especially since you lose space here where the water heater is at. This is the water heater though. It looks great. Again, this is gas. All right, now guys, we're gonna check out the primary bedroom. I do like that every single bedroom has the same flooring. I love that it's lighter flooring. It looks to be in pretty decent condition. Definitely something that you probably won't need to upgrade. And so you can only focus on the tile. And then right in here, we have the primary bathroom where you do have 2 closets. This one is a walk-in. Note there is a little bit of damage to the door here. I do think if we can get the seller to replace the roof and cover closing costs, and depending on the age of the HVAC and the water heater, I think it would be a solid deal. Definitely something that can be updated, especially in this particular neighborhood. There are a lot of homes that sell up in the 400s or more, so updating it would definitely be something that will be worth the value for this area. Right here, you've got your toilet area, dual vanity sinks. Again, it's all laminate countertops. This is your secondary closet right here. All right, and then this is what your primary bedroom looks like. There are tray ceilings and there's access to the back porch from your bedroom, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and take a look outside, right? This is your back patio. You have plenty of space. Personally, I would probably enclose all this and then leave the deck or remove the deck to give you more yard space because the yard is a little bit smaller. You do have the shed. It's a little overgrown, so I'm going to keep my distance in case there's like any snakes or anything like that. You can see into the neighbor's yard. That does likely mean they can see into your yard, so definitely something you want to keep in mind. There are a lot of trees around the home, providing a lot of really nice shade. We have, okay, so the gutter goes out until that tube over there. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video. Let's see if I can zoom in and show you guys. It's so hard to see, sorry. There we go. That black tube is from the gutter. But I do really love the mature trees. This is what the house looks like though. Love that there's gutters. I think this is probably one of the best ones we've seen, price-wise, location-wise, resale-wise. It would be, you spent a little bit of money, you definitely should be able to see your return in this property, which is really nice and I think really important, especially if it's things that you can do over the years and not necessarily need to do in order to move into the house. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.